Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Abass English. Today I am going to teach you past indefinite tense, or we can say preterite. In American English it is called preterite. However, in the previous video we have just gone through the all parts of the present tense, that is present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous, present perfect continuous tense. Now we are going to deal with the past tense. There are three main parts of tense: present, past and future. We have already carried up the part of present tense. We have carried up all of its parts. We have completed all of its parts. Now in this video we are going to teach you the past tense and the first part of it, that is past indefinite tense. The full and systematic watching of this video will help you clarify all sorts of doubts regarding the past indefinite tense. So I hope you will enjoy watching the video till the end. Before that, I request you to subscribe and share my channel so that others will also avail the benefits of this video. So let us get started. Having completed our first part of present tense, now we are going to teach you the past part of tense. Past has also the four parts, that is past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. Now in this video I am going to teach you the first part of it, that is past indefinite tense, or in American English it is called the preterite tense. You have to just remember it. Now I will first go towards the definition, towards the meaning of past indefinite tense or preterite. So what is past indefinite tense? It is very simple. Past indefinite tense means any action, any event which has gone by. It is over, it is finished, it has ended. It has nothing to do with the present. Past indefinite tense or past preterite, it means any action that has gone by, that has been completed, and it has nothing to do with the present. It has been finished, it has been completed, it has ended in the past. However, it will just become clear to you through the examples. But before that, I want to show you the principles and structures to be used for the construction of sentences based in past indefinite tense or preterite. Always remember, it is very important from the examination point of view. You have to remember, in this tense second form of verb is used. In this tense second form of verb is used. You have to always take it into account, bear it in mind. One is second form of verb is used. Second is did not plus first form of use verb is used in negative sentences. Whenever you are to frame a sentence in negative, you have to just use did not plus first form of verb. In case of negative sentences, we use did not plus first form of verb. However, in case of interrogative sentence, if you are to make the interrogative sentence, I have already explained you the interrogative sentences during the previous videos. Did is used for interrogative sentences. Whenever you are to frame a sentence of interrogative nature, you have to just put the word did before the beginning of the sentence in past indefinite tense or preterite. So these three rules, you have to remember these rules. These are very important from the structural point of view. When it comes to explaining past indefinite tense or preterite, you have to just go through the remembrance of these three rules. It is very important, it is very essential for you. Now I have already told you the meaning of it. Any action which has just ended, which has been completed, it is past, it is finished, and we have nothing to do with that activity now. It has gone away. Now, however, there are some students who take past indefinite tense same as present perfect tense. They think that past indefinite tense means any activity which has been completed, which has gone by, which has ended. However, it gives them the feeling that the present perfect tense that also carries the same meaning. Then what is the difference between present perfect tense and past indefinite tense? I will also clarify this type of confusion in this video. So please watch it till the end. First of all, I will give you the examples. After that, I will try to clarify your doubts regarding the differentiation between past indefinite tense and present perfect tense. Here, I have already told you second form of verb is used. मैंने लिखा. If we will say in Urdu, मैंने लिखा. I wrote, because write, wrote, written. Write is the first form of verb of write. It is second form of verb is wrote, and it is third form of verb is written. I have already told you in this tense second form of verb is used. मैंने लिखा, I wrote. Here it is second form of verb. मैंने खेला, it is finished. I have completed the act of playing. मैंने खेला, I played. तुमने खाया, you ate. उसने लिखा, he wrote. Because here it is second form of verb. Second form of verb, second form of verb. In the past indefinite tense, we always tend to use the past form of verb, that is second form of verb here. However, look at here, if you are to make a sentence of interrogative sentence, if you are to make a sentence of the type of interrogative, then you have to put here the word did at the beginning of the sentence. Did you play? Here it will not did you played. I have already told you. Do is itself a verb. Do, did, done. It is three forms. Do, did, done. Here I have already written the second form of verb. Did. When two verbs appear in the same sentence, only the first verb that is close to the subject, it will become the past participle. It will become the past form of verb. That is why I have written the second form of verb here. Did you play? It will not become did you played, because then it will also become past. It is not possible to put both verbs in the past form. Only we can put any verb in the past. When the sentence contains only one verb, then we have to use that verb in past form. However, if the sentence is characterized by two verbs, then we have to make that verb the past which is in proximity, which is close to the subject. Here, did you play? It will become did you play. However, it is clearly written here. Did is used for interrogative sentence. If you are to make a sentence of interrogative nature, then you have to put did before the beginning of a sentence. Did you play? क्या तुमने खेला? Did I write? क्या मैंने लिखा? Did he work? क्या उसने काम किया? These are some of the interrogative sentence. These are those sentences in which we ask a question. Now, look at here. If you are to make a sentence using the word not, we can say it in grammatical terms. It is the negative sentence. Negative sentence means any sentence which contains the word not. However, if you are to say something negatively, if you want to negate something, putting the word not between the words, then you can write that negative sentence like the way in present indefinite tense. मैंने नहीं लिखा. I did not write. I have already told you here. Did not plus first form of verb. You have to here did not after that first form of verb. If you are to frame a sentence of the type of negative sentence, then you have to use this formula. Did not plus first form of verb. मैंने नहीं खेला. I did not play. मैंने नहीं लिखा, I did not write. If anybody says, I did not written, it will become wrong. In case of past indefinite tense, whenever we are to frame a sentence along the principle of this formula, we have to put did not plus first form of verb. Here I have written it. I did not write, मैंने नहीं लिखा. I did not play, मैंने नहीं खेला. You did not eat, तुमने नहीं खाया. Now, these three principles, they have been practically shown to you in the examples. I did not write. Now, the question arises, if this tense refers to any event or action that has been completed, that has gone by, that has passed by, then the present perfect tense also carries the same connotation, also carries the same meaning. Then what is the difference between the two tenses? Now I will just make it clear to you. In the past indefinite tense, it means any action, it means any activity that has ended in the past. But that activity has nothing to do with the present. It is finished, it is over, it has gone by. Result is not seen at the present moment. It is just finished now. When it comes to discussing, when it comes to explaining and understanding present perfect tense, it means any activity that has ended in the past, but its result is seen at the present moment. I have already told you this type of information in that video. It means any activity that has ended in the past. It started in the past, it ended in the past, and it has nothing to do with the present now. It has gone by. Now, present perfect tense means any activity or any event that started or completed in the past, but that bears some relation with the present. In contrast to the past indefinite tense, present perfect tense bears some relation with the present. However, it will just become you clear through the examples. Before that, just remember these time expressions. Unfinished time words. Unfinished time words means these are the time expressions that are used with present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. This week, today, this year, this month, etc. Finished time words, yesterday, last year, last week, etc. Now I will explain you the difference between present perfect and past indefinite. Past indefinite tense. Present perfect tense. If I say you, I lost my keys. I have lost my keys. I have known John for 3 years. I knew John for 3 years. After that, he went somewhere and we lost touch. I have passed my examination. In 1993, I passed my examination. In 1993, I went there yesterday. I have gone there yesterday. Now look at these sentences. I lost my keys. Past indefinite tense. If I say this sentence in past indefinite tense, I lost means I lost my keys, it means that I have lost my keys. And now it is result is not seen at the present moment. Maybe I have bought new keys, I lost my keys, I have not found them. It has nothing to do with the present. I lost my keys, it just indicates that the action is finished, it has gone, it has ended, and it has nothing to do with the present. It cannot indicate, it cannot refer that I have found those keys. No. Yes, there may be the instance that I might have found them, but it is not fixed, it is not certain that I have really found those keys, those lost keys. Here I lost my keys, it is ended, it is finished. Nobody can say that I have found them, because the sentence is written in the past indefinite tense. I lost my keys means I may have bought some new keys, because it may also refer that I did not find those keys. It may also refer. It is finished. It has nothing to do with the present. I lost my keys, it means that now I have bought the new keys. I do not feel the experience of the losing of my keys at this very moment of time, because it does not show us any kind of relation with the present. Now here, if I say it in the present perfect tense, I have lost my keys. I have already told you the present perfect tense, it represents any event, any action that bears some relation with the present. I have lost my keys. It means that I don't have the keys now. I cannot get into the house because the door is locked. I don't have the keys with me. So I feel the result of this activity at this very moment of time. I have lost my keys. If I had said I lost my keys, it means it has gone by, it is finished, and I have bought new keys. I don't feel any kind of experience of the losing of my keys here. But if I say it in present perfect tense, I have lost my keys, it means that I am still repenting losing my keys. I am still repenting losing my keys. I don't have the new keys. I don't have bought the new keys. Here I am feeling the result of this losing keys at the present, in the present. However, look at the second. I have known John for 3 years. I have known John for 3 years. It is the second difference between past indefinite and present perfect tense. I have known John for 3 years. Look at here. I had already told you the definition, the meaning of the present perfect tense reads that any activity, any action which started in the past but it still continues up to the present. How can we say this? If I say I have known John for 3 years, it means that मैं उसे पिछले 3 साल से जानता हूँ. It means that I have already spent, I have already used, I have already devoted 3 years for knowing him, but I still know him. I have known John for 3 years. I know John from the last of 3 years, but I still know him, because it is the present perfect tense. I have known John for 3 years. It means that I knew John before this very moment of time and I still know him. मैं पिछले 3 साल से उसे जानता हूँ. 3 years have already gone by, but I still know him. It is the definition of present perfect tense. It is the sentence of present perfect tense. Here, look at here. I knew John. मैं John को जानता था. For 3 years, मैं पिछले 3 साल से John को जानता था. After that, he went somewhere and we lost touch. उसके बाद वो कहीं से चला गया और उस दिन से मैं उसे नहीं जानता हूँ. It means the activity finished in the past. The activity ended in the past, and it doesn't have any relation with the present. What is the relation of it with the present? The present here refers that we don't know each other now. I knew him in the past, but presently I don't know him, because I knew here the second form of verb. It is past indefinite. I have already told you past indefinite means any action that ended in the past. It has finished, it is over, it has nothing to do with the present. That is why it will become clear to you through this example. I knew John. मैं John को जानता था पिछले 3 सालों से. After that, he went somewhere and we lost touch. Does it mean that I still know him? No. The action is finished. Now look at here. Most of the students tend to make mistake in these sentences. If you are to say someone that I have passed my matriculation in 1993 or 2016, or it may be any other date, you would just use the word present perfect tense, because you may be thinking that it gives you the meaning of completeness. But that is not actually to be the case. With finished time periods, with finished time words, you have to use always past indefinite tense. Finished time periods, you have to bear it in mind. If you say I have passed my examination in 1993, it is 100% wrong. It is grammatically wrong. Why? I have already told you that the finished time words, that the finished time periods, they are used in past indefinite tense. They are used in the second form. They are used in the sentences which is characterized by the second form of verb. In short, the finished time periods or time words are used with present indefinite tense, not with present perfect tense. You have to bear it in mind. It is very important from the examination point of view. As you see, I have used the formula present perfect tense with the time expression 1993 because it is the finished period. It has gone by. It has already ended. That is why this sentence is grammatically incorrect. Now look at here. I passed my examination in 1993. It is 100% correct because the finished time period is always used with past indefinite tense. Here it is in accordance with that rule. 1993, it is the finished time. That is why here I have just used the word past form of verb. Now, I went there yesterday. Do you think yesterday is the finished time period? It is the finished time word? Yes. So, it must be followed by the rule of past indefinite tense. Here it is grammatically correct. If you say, I have gone there yesterday, here you have used the formula present perfect tense with the finished time word, that is yesterday. It is 100% wrong grammatically. Because the finished time period is not used with present perfect tense. However, unfinished time periods may be used with present perfect tense. Unfinished, which has not finished yet. Suppose if I say you, I have written this letter today. Do you think today is the finished time period? No, it is still going. It is still in process. It is still going. It still continues. That is why it is the 100% grammatical correct sentence. I have written this letter today. Here today does not refer the finished time period. However, I would have explained you all these points in detail, but the fear of getting the video long prevents me from doing that. So I hope you might have enjoyed watching the video. If you really enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like and share it to others so that others may also get the highly influential and highly informative information from this lecture. Thank you very much.